best friends. And on top of that, who comes to Paris to the Western, guys? To the Western. It's unheard of, you know, and we are so blessed, we're so humbled to be a part of a small thread of people that go against the grain, that go against the currents, you know, that want to make a difference, that want to fight a war against poverty and are doing it. And we get to be elevated with these people. So I am just so grateful that we were able to be here with these leaders today.
I know the closest my family has ever gotten to coming to Paris has been Las Vegas, that fake Eiffel Tower. And so I can actually say that I've been here to Europe. None of my immediate family has been to Europe. So everybody can do it. If we can do it, and we
Jerry,
are
you want to do a sound check?
far from perfect, anybody can do it. You just got to have that WANTTO, that want to.
That want to.
And if y'all want to do this, y'all can do it. We believe in you.
Hey y'all, we are Marcus and Carly Richardson, hired by Andy Albright. Been around for a while, but this is one of my favorite trips. We are in Paris, getting to experience all the sights, taste all the food, and get to experience the Paris feel. A couple days ago, we went to see the catacombs. That's all the skulls and walking through, seeing all the dead folks. I didn't know what we were getting into. My wife said we're going to see the catacombs. I said, cool, get down there, see some skulls. A little freaky, but I enjoyed it. Everything's been awesome. We also went to the Louvre Museum. The Louvre Museum is one of those things where you gotta go several times to see everything. We didn't even get through a quarter of it, but that was incredible to see everything at the Louvre Museum. The next part of this is getting to Alaska. So getting here was not simple. It's easy, but not simple, meaning we put in the work, made the calls, got hung up on, got told no. It's what we do though. I don't mind getting told no for experiences like this because this is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. It'll change your life, change your world. We want you to come to Alaska with us. 115,000, but if you're a go-getter and an overachiever, we want to see you in Seattle, 200,000. We're looking forward to seeing you guys with us. Come with us, y'all. We're the Alliance family. We'll see you in Alaska.
All right. Good morning, Alliance Nation. We are coming to you live from Winston-Salem, North Carolina at the Dream Factory. We got TNT. They're ready to light them up, blow it up. Let's go, y'all.
Let's
Kick
go.
'em off, Terry.
Woo! What's up, Alliance Nation?
Good morning.
Happy Friday.
Yes.
We are so excited. Before we go another further, before we go another further, we got to stop and wish our El Capitan, our CEO,
Yes.
Mr. Andy Albright, a happy birthday.
Okay.
Everybody sing with me. Happy birthday, Andy. Happy birthday, Andy. Happy birthday. Birthday to you. Happy birthday. That's right. We're going to stop singing before YouTube cut us off.
Yeah, please.
But listen, with all jokes aside, we are to give honor where honor is due. And let me tell you, Andy Albright is a friend indeed, and we wish you a very happy birthday. You pour so much into this organization, into our lives, and into like you live in the moment. And that's one of the things that I appreciate about you. So I know whatever you're doing today, you're going to be doing it to the utmost to your ability. We hope that you enjoy the day. But you know,
Andy, you know, I know today is your birthday, Andy, but every day I think Andy celebrate like it's his freaking birthday.
That's right. Go,
I know Jane is gonna take good care of it. So I know she is.
That's
Happy
right,
birthday,
guys.
Andy.
So listen, everybody that's connected to the Alliance, if Andy has been any sort of inspiration to you today, let's blow social media up.
Please.
Let's blow Instagram up, Facebook. Let the world know how proud we are to be connected to Andy. And we thank God that he indeed created you, man.
Yes.
So we're really excited. So today is the activity call, and we are so excited. We're coming to you from our studio here in Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
Yes.
We're really excited, and we are always grateful when Andy, even at the day before, tell you, hey, Bo, I need you. Can you take care of this? And we never take for granted the opportunity to speak into your life and to share with our Alliance of family. But today we get to celebrate who went out last week and slayed giants.
Yes.
They overcame stuff.
Yes.
And regardless, you're going to see these numbers and you're going to be inspired.
Yes.
But just know behind every person and every number, there is a story.
Yes.
I don't know if their life is like ours, but
crazy
you either,
hectic, huh?
or you either on your way into a storm, you in the middle of one, or
Just
you
came
coming out.
That's
right. So we're going to go ahead and talk about, Tia, if you can bring up our top production issue paid for the week. Let's
celebrate. If your name is not up here, I know you may want to pause or you may want to turn away because your name may not be on this leaderboard, but guess what? We should be celebrating everybody on this leaderboard. This is just the top 12. And I know there's plenty more other agents out there that went out there and kicked butt, but these are just the top 12. And we're going to celebrate these people this week. And we're going to be in the moment for them right now. But after we get off this call at 11 o'clock is when we're going to start for next Friday so that Andy can be talking about you on next Friday's leaderboard. So we're excited about that.
All right, so let's kick this thing off.
Let's go. Let's do the issue paid production for all the way up to the 14th. So number 12, we got Timothy Batters at 10,000. We have number 11, Brandon and Ashley Beal at $10,035. Number 10 is Kyle and Janina Wilson, $10,121. We have number 9 is Katrina Gustin, $11,166
in a week.
In 1 week.
This is 1 week.
1 week there. Thank you for slowing me down. Number 8 is Ed Soto, $11,864.
Oh, Soto!
He's out there. Number 7 is Nick Neitzel, $12,719. If I mispronounce your name, I do apologize. Don't charge it to my heart. Number 6 is Nara Simha, $13,000. Number 5 is Tim and Nikki Long, $15,216. Number 4 is Miss Megan Woods. Good for you, Megan.
Wait a minute.
Uh-huh.
Get a number.
All right. $16,559. But look at the app, honey. That's
35 apps. Hey, look, check this out, though.
All right.
I don't know if y'all heard this or not, but if you was not on the TWC on Wednesday, I highly recommend go listen to the recording, download the Alliance Media app. But listen, Megan Wood has been kicking butt, taking names,
Yes,
right?
she has.
And she just dropped it on Wednesday. Now, this girl, and I'm not saying girl to belittle her because she's a whole woman.
She's a lady.
She's a lady.
Yes,
She used to be a bartender at the Applebee. 2 for $20? That's what her. She was bartending.
All right.
And she has radically changed her life over the last 2 years. Megan Wood has just purchased a $600,000 home.
Yes, she did.
Putting a in-ground pool in right now,
for her and her son.
and still got $200,000 plus in the bank.
Talk about it,
guys. This thing is on and popping. So
Yes,
Megan Wood, good for you.
Good for you,
Megan
girl,
Wood.
for real. Number 3 is Chris Baldwin, $17,389.
That's right.
Number 2 is James Obar, $20,134. And there can only be what? One number one. And that is Thomas Murphy, $25,559.
Woo, y'all give it up for those guys that and girls that have went out and just crushed it with issue paid.
Yes.
So if you're wondering if people are making money, you don't have to wonder no more. The proof is in the pudding. And we also recommend that every agency manager have your own leaderboard so that you can recognize the agents that's on your team going out, making it happen. We need more posts on social media and everything like that. So let's talk about annuity sales.
Let's do these annuities. All right.
I'm going to start.
You
started from the bottom. I'm going to start from the top.
All right. Go ahead.
Mr. James Obar done issued him a $200,000 annuity. If you're brand new and you're wondering what in the world is an annuity, it ain't nothing but it's a savings account being held at a life insurance company, guaranteed never to lose no money, and only go up when the market goes up. It's all the way up, baby. All right, number 2, Nirasama. Ooh, P. 130,000.
Yeah.
Timothy Better, part of Alex Avian's team, 100,000. Then we got Nick Neitzel, $97,900. Guys, you're looking at an easy additional $5,000 depositing in your bank account.
Just like that.
Just bam, and make it jump, baby. Number 5, Caleb and Kaylee Law, part of Jeff and Kelly's team.
Yeah.
Jeff and Kelly Turner. Well, I say Jeff Turner and Kelly Haney.
Right.
56,000 issue paid in annuities. Vern Smith.
That's
Vern. Part of the Riddle organization, $53,725. Then we got Dion Exty, 30,000. Marvin and Rachel Osuna, $17,500. Then we got Marvin and Jaleesa Otsoy. That's what they call the M&M boys. M&M boys out in Las Vegas, they making some noise. Then we got number 11, my buddy Jessica.
That's right, Jessica.
Hey, Jessica, good job, girl. $9,623. And number 12, Mike Wells with $7,000 in issue paid annuities. Good job, guys.
So next we have the sales submitted all the way up to the 15th, y'all.
See, before you get it issued, you got to get it submitted.
Got to send it to them carriers.
So these guys are going to be on the top issue paid next week. This is what I call previews of coming attractions.
So number 16, we got Timothy Sipe at $10,000. $10,089.86. Number 15 is Stephanie Princess, $10,253. Number 14 is Vinny, $11,134.
That's right.
Number,
Vinny.
yeah, that's Vinny Terry. Number 13 is Jerry and Cassie Burbage, $11,870.
That's right.
Number 12, look at here.
Lucero.
Okay,
Lucero.
Come on, girl, work over there at the corporate. $12,062. You go, girl.
Wait a minute, we got to say her name right. It ain't Lucero.
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 Well, you know.
Lucero.
You got it.
All right, let's go.
All right. Number 11 is Megan Wood, $12,138.
That's right.
Number 10, here's the top 10, is Brian and Crystalline Rojas.
That's right.
$12,585. Number 9 is Robert Sarge Wilson, $13,351.
American hero right there.
That's right. Number 8 is Jeremy and Amy Patton, $13,991.
Mr. Clean,
Number 7 is Cal and Janina Wilson.
Go ahead on, Nina.
$14,293.
That's right.
Number 6 is Mr. Stephen and Holly Davis, leading from the front.
As Diddy, not to be confused with Puff Diddy.
All righty. $14,729.
Well, listen, the motto of our company here is have fun, make money, make a difference.
Yes.
So the more fun you have, the more money you're going to make. The more money you make, the more difference you can make. Come on, somebody.
All right, here's the top 5, y'all. Is Marvin and Jaleesa Otsoy, $16,572. Number 4 is Joe and Tony Walker, $19,278.
All right, West Coast.
West Coast.
They
Number
say it's the
3.
West Coast.
Oh yeah, I don't know. Number 3 is Joseph Stu, $20,487. Number 12 is Tim and Nikki Long, $22,188.
In 1 week.
In 1 week. And there can only be one number one, and that is Jake and Beret. Joseph, $26,637 with 18 apps.
All right. And then we're going to do our top recruiters, guys. Listen, we need some help.
Yes.
We got people reaching out to us. We got more people reaching out to us needing our services than we got people to go out. The harvest is plentiful, but the laborers are few.
Okay.
So these are the people who are going out finding other people to help us advance this mission of defeating this enemy called poverty.
Right.
So we got our top recruiter for the week.
Yes.
Is Idalia Reyes, part of Jason and Tani's team, 4. But then we got Jason and Tani Carey. You are bad. Don't you say that. No, with 3 recruits for the week. Our upline, Olga and Jason Mathis, with 3 recruits. And Olga is over in Colombia celebrating her mama. And I know she got Jason on a tight schedule, though. Look, Jason Mathis. Fitzgerald leading from the front with 3. S. Diddy, Stephen, and Holly Davis, 3. Paul Roberts, 2. Tori, good job. Alex Abian, 2. Andy Riddle, 2. Well, Riddle is
he
down.
might be a little sick.
Riddle is number 8.
Don't blink. He'll be back up there.
I mean that. All right, number 9, Mike and Noel Leventovich out in Louisville, Kentucky. George Swales, a part of Alex Abian Group. Jeremy and Amy Patton with 2. And Jake and Veray Joseph with 2. Those are our top 12 recruiters for the week.
We smoking at the Alliance.
It is on fire.
Yes.
It is on fire. So let's see here. So today we're going to be chatting about 40-40, okay? And chasing that dream and why we do it and how we do it. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into this today. So first of all, what is 40-40? 40-40 Fight Club is a practical tool that Andy created for us to trick ourselves into doing what we're supposed to do, which is we do one thing here at the Alliance. We sell, we recruit, and we build.
That's right.
We sell, we recruit, and we build. So 40-40 is very simple. We expect to sit down and talk to 40 clients a week about protecting their family, whether it be with life insurance, final expenses, mortgage protection, hospital indemnity, Medicare, annuities,
Right.
tax-free retirement plans. We got so much getting out of debt. We have so much that we can share and help people with. And 4040 is just a simple way that we're going to go out and sit down and talk with 40 clients about how we can help them solve one of their financial
And
problems.
you know, Terry, when you're filling out that 40/40 sheet,
Uh-huh.
you know, some of us thought it had to be done in 1 week,
Right.
but that's not true.
Uh-huh.
So as long as you're keeping count of track of your appointment and who you're out there recruiting,
Yep.
making sure you're putting their information down,
That's right.
it may take 2 weeks, it may take 3 weeks. But once you get that whole sheet completed,
Come on.
that's when you go ahead on and submit it.
So Tia, do we have a 40/40 leaderboard? So 40 on the one side of the sales is 40 clients a week.
Right.
And then we want to talk to 40 new people
Right.
a week about our opportunity
Right.
to help them solve their financial problems, whether it be they need more money or
Mhm.
they need more time.
Yeah.
Or they need some
Just to check it
pom-pom.
out a little.
Plenty of money, peace of mind.
Right.
But it's okay, Tia. Don't worry about it. We got 40. So when you hit it the first time and you turn in your sheet, you're going to get this bad to the bone hoodie.
Right.
Right?
Right.
And it's going to have the 4040 Fight Club on it.
Yeah.
And then when you hit it the second time,
Yes.
you get the britches.
You get the
pants,
you
the
get the little jogger
joggers.
pants. That's right. The
My-
jogger pants.
Yeah, you like my jogging
I
pants?
like them.
You
I
the way
like
they
them.
fit
I
me?
thought you was gonna wear them today.
I started to.
I know.
All right, and then the third time that you hit it, you get this bad to
Get
the
the
bone
hat.
hat,
Uh-huh.
right? 40/45 Club. So now when you go to the supermarket, you got your 40/40 pants on, you got your hoodie, you got your hat, right?
Mhm.
And then if you just riding around town and you get a little thirsty, when you hit it the fourth time, you
Right.
get this bad to the bone tumbler.
Yeah.
And we waiting for our tumbler to
It's
come
on
now.
its way. And those are just
Mhm.
conversational pieces too.
That's right. That's right. So
Mhm.
people will ask you,
They're
what is
gonna ask.
40/40?
Yeah.
So these are people right here that have recently qualified for 40/40. We got Jason and Tawny Carey. They got their hoodie swag, as well as Sean R. got his hoodie swag. And then we got Gus and Mercedes.
Yeah.
That's right.
Got their pants.
They got their pants.
Uh-huh.
Gus, keep your pants on, sir. All right. Who have our recent hat winners? We got Sabrina Floyd. Hey, Sabrina.
Hey,
We had a
girl.
good time celebrating down in Treasure Island. Also, Chris and Courtney Long, our
Yeah.
friends out in Jacksonville. Megan Wood.
Yes.
Good for you, Megan Wood. My buddy Joseph Dukes.
Mhm.
Also, we
Janina.
have Janina Wilson. That's
Yes.
right. And our recent Tumblr winners, Jason and Olga Mathis, Terry and Tia Edwards,
Mhm.
and Tim and Nikki
Nikki
Long.
Long. Woo-hoo.
So congratulations. I know a lot of us are going to gather before our next event. We're going to have an exclusive 40/40 event out at the Albright Leadership Academy, or I mean Leadership Cabin, or should I say his resort here in North Carolina,
Right.
situated on a small 200 acres. It is
It's
ridiculous.
beautiful. You don't want to leave when you get there.
I mean that
Mm-mm.
I might move in.
We
and-
might do that. He don't know nothing about
Well,
it.
you know he got cameras
Oh,
everywhere.
that is
Well,
Shoot.
Hey, what y'all doing out there every day? Not just looking around.
Right. Make
Just-
sure everything okay.
Just so happened I fell asleep. So guys, you want to come to these in all expense paid exclusive trips and experiences.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that I really appreciate about Andy is he creates opportunities for us to have peak life experiences.
Mhm.
I cannot count on 2 hands and 2 feet how many first peak life experiences we've had with Alliance, whether it be traveling to Europe for 10 days,
Yeah.
going to Paris, Banff, Canada, sitting on the floor at North Carolina State basketball games, being on the field, not Marcel, I'm thinking about Marcel, but Chris, being on the field at North Carolina State football games during the coin toss. Like on the field, like we like telling the players move over, dog. Yeah, like we do stuff like that, man.
Right.
Tailgating right next to the entrance of the stadium. It is crazy talk.
Crazy.
Like all of those experiences, and sometimes it's just conversations.
It is.
You know, I remember one time we was in Banff, Canada, and Andy had took us up to his suite, and his suite had a baby grand piano in the
Right.
middle of the floor. and a spiral staircase. And I was just like, man, how did you know that life existed at this level? And he was like, Kerry, just being around the right people, man, and they'll teach you stuff. And sometimes you just got to be quiet and listen and observe. And I am so grateful that Andy is not the type of leader who says, you know what, this is the lifestyle I get to live and you don't qualify. But he lets the unqualified come in and experience it before we can even afford it for ourselves, which expands our dream. And thinking about, and that's one of the things about 40/40 is about this right here. It's about the money, but it's ultimately about helping us chase our dream. And when I came to the Alliance, I came from a very corporate background, working in banking. Tia was a social worker before she began to be a stay-at-home mom and things of that nature. But really, I was just living. And from the outside looking in, it looked like we was perfect. Hell, today, from the outside looking in.
No, we don't look perfect. No,
you do. Look at you. You was gorgeous.
No, but raising 4 children with children.
Yeah. So, but from the outside looking in, it looked like everything was together, but there was still some level of unsatisfaction or unfulfillment that was there. So we started chasing our dream. We was like, it's got to be more to life than just working and paying bills. Because at a job, and I'm not against them, but this is what I found out. They pay us just enough to keep us coming back, and we do just enough to keep getting invited back so they don't fire us. But that is not how we were designed to live. We were designed to live a life of abundance. We was designed to live a life where we had control over what we wanted to do and where we wanted to go. We live in a country where free enterprise is alive and well. We live in a country where if you get sick and tired of being sick and tired, you can actually do something about it. And Chris, my man, like a lot of times, I know in my community, like a lot of people think that the only way that you make it is if you got to do something grand, like you got to sign a record deal, and I can't sing. You got to be a NFL or NBA player. I can't jump high, I can't run fast. Or, it's something like that. But in America, there's unlimited spot available in business that you can create the lifestyle that you want. And so we started chasing that dream. We started doing stuff. See, this is the thing that I know. Scared. We were not scared at all.
We'll give it a shot.
We'll give it a shot. Because Michael Jordan said this right here. You are guaranteed to miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. And we started taking shots. One of the first shots that we took was we bought a janitorial franchise.
We did.
We was fired up. We would work during the day in our corporate suit. And then at night, we'll go out and clean some toilets, right? And we started to fall in love with entrepreneurship. We started to fall in love with hiring people and giving them opportunities to make money. I felt like I was contributing to the economy.
We were.
We were buying supplies. We was paying people salaries and things of that nature. But the problem was, it wasn't a lot of money left over after we paid everything. But I loved the system. It taught me so much. Then we got involved in network marketing. My pastor's wife at the time invited us over to her house one Sunday afternoon. And we began to look. I was like, look, the answer is no before we go.
I don't know, but they were talking about traveling. I'm all about traveling.
They was talking about traveling.
So I was ready.
And halfway in, they was talking. I was like, well, I signed up at. I was the main one negative and all that at the beginning. And by the time
you was negative about that business, and I was like on the iffy side over here. Ain't that something?
Yeah, that's crazy.
You was negative about that.
Yeah,
you're right.
Yeah. But anyway, so we saw all these people and they were talking about having fun and living a life of fun, freedom, and fulfillment.
They were dreaming.
They were dreaming. They were doing stuff. Like these were young kids in college, like Mia Fennell, who's on our team now. Like they were talking about traveling to Zimbabwe and all these other places. And I was like, well, I want to go, especially if I can do it on a budget, balling on a budget. But this is the thing. We got involved with that company and that opened our eyes up to the world of really personal development, reading the right books like Think and Grow Rich, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, open our minds up to a different level of thinking, which ultimately led to a different level of living. See, you got to think it before you can live it. Yeah. And it says you got to seize it before you seize it, right? So we got involved with that business and we made a little money, you know, nothing life-changing. Like I couldn't quit my job or anything like that, but we began to experience things that we had never done before. Right. And then in 2015, I got laid off from my corporate job. Well, I didn't get laid off. I got fired.
You got fired, to be honest with you.
You ever got fired before you even went to work? Like, that's what happened to us.
That's what happened.
So we moved down to Atlanta and they rescinded the job offer after we moved down there. And I did what any college-educated person with an MBA do. I got on Craigslist looking for work.
Yeah, you did.
Because this is what I know. If you got bills to pay, you would do what you got to do to keep them bills paid.
That's right. And we had kids and one more on the way.
Yep, she was 7 months pregnant.
7 months.
So anyway, so we got, I responded to this Craigslist ad. Thank you, Jason Mathis, for posting that Craigslist ad. I hope it has worked out as well for you as it has for us. Because, boy, we getting paper, honey. So anyway, so we got, fell in love with the culture here at the Alliance, the leadership, the authenticity, the transparency. We fell in love with all those things. But more importantly, we saw an opportunity where not only could we gain personally, but we could also give back to others and help move this company to $1 billion company. So as far as a dream, like that's, you know, I always wanted to be successful.
Right.
I always wanted to be my own man. I wanted to call the shot. I always wanted to be able to take my family on nice vacations without having to request time off.
Yeah.
I always wanted to be able to, you know, there are some things that we want that we can't do right now.
Yeah.
But there are some things that we used to couldn't do that now we can do at the drop of a hat.
Right.
You know, something as simple like for me as a man, like Tia wanted new carpet upstairs or wherever. And she called me and she was like, I want to do that. I was like, okay. Like to me, I fired up like, yeah, I could do that. Cash, baby. And you ain't got to worry about no finance.
Right. And you remember there was a time where it was like, it seemed like we had a curse over us. You might not think that, but I felt like there was a curse over us, like from September through December. It was like, okay, y'all know, okay, I'm thinking out loud to myself, but Christmas is coming up. Why does it seem like something is happening and our money is lack by the time we get to December or November? It's like, what's going on? It's like year after year, it just seemed like stuff was just happening all the way up to Christmas and it wasn't working out the way we wanted it to by the time Christmas. But when I look back at last year, I hope I'm not yelling. But when I look back at last year from January all the way through December, all the way to now, Terry, during the pandemic, during Black Lives Matter, when I felt like Alliance was on a shift and I'm like, do we fit in, the enemy trying to play with your mind?
Yeah.
Do we fit in here? Is this the right place for us? And then we just started to seeing a change. I just heard God just keep saying, trust the process. It's gonna pay off. Stay with it. Stay with your dream. Stay focused on your dream. And then it's like starting like in September, that's when after we came back off of vacation with the kids, we come off vacation that same week, one AC unit breaks.
That's right.
The next week, another AC unit breaks. And Sarah's like, go, just, call the guy, get it taken care of. Here comes October. I'm like, okay, we've been in this house for almost 13 years. It's overdue for some carpet. Go ahead on and, just seeing the process by sticking with it and trusting the process, how things just started to turn around. And
it's crazy because you do have to trust the process. Yeah. And when you're in the process, it's very painful. Mm-hmm. And to be clear, you go from process to process.
Right.
So we're at a different process now.
Right.
But anytime that you're in the process of transforming your life, there's going to be pain.
Yeah.
And oftentimes we associate pain with stop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like it's beginning to feel uncomfortable. I need to stop.
Mm-hmm.
But the moment that you stop,
Mm-hmm.
what you don't want takes over.
Yeah.
So the moment you stop fighting, the moment that you and I stop fighting for what we want,
Yeah.
what we don't want takes over.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing that I love even about the Alliance and Andy and going through that pandemic,
Right.
Andy didn't allow us to stop.
Nope.
He kept speaking vision. He kept speaking about
Right.
what we could do. I mean, we started trying to do everything. Man, I was getting leads from this guy in Pakistan, live transfers and all this and that. And come to find out they was illegal. I'm like, oh, I tried it. I'm glad I didn't get caught. I don't do that no more.
No.
I done stopped.
Right. Right.
But what I'm saying is when pain presents itself, instead of stopping,
Mm-hmm.
why not think about it as, you know what? Maybe I'm on the right track.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're just getting started with us and you're going through the learning curve of booking an appointment or doing the in-home presentation or the whole recruiting thing, and you're getting turned down by your family and friends and they're telling you, or you drinking their Kool-Aid or whatever the case may be, just know that you're on the right track.
Yes.
And sometimes the only way to know that you're on the right track is you got to look up.
Mm-hmm.
You got to look up to your growing up lines.
Right.
I am so grateful for Jason and Olga
Yes.
Mathis. I am so grateful for Andy Riddle
Yep.
because anytime that we are going through stuff,
Mm-hmm.
I can always call them without judgment.
Yep.
Paul Roberts, I used to wear his phone out. I know he probably be running. Look at his little watch. That's scary. I call him back. I know he got something going on. But what I was thinking was, I wanted to know if what I was feeling was normal. A lot of times we start, instead of our pride and ego gets in the way,
Mm-hmm.
and we're thinking that something is wrong with us, when actually it's just a part of the process. Chasing our dream,
Right.
it is going to be painful. There are going to be obstacles that's going to come up, that's going to be designed to take you out. But if you are plugged into this team, every obstacle really becomes a stepping stone.
Mm.
And you will, as you go through the process,
Right.
once you go from making 100,000, there's another level to get to making 200,000,
Right.
and then to get from 200 to 500. So there's a process
Mm-hmm.
along the way.
Yes.
So 40-40. So we talk to 40 people a week, right?
Yes.
About the opportunity as well, because the world out there needs the alliance.
Amen.
The United States of America, I believe this with every fiber within me, needs the alliance.
Mm-hmm.
Because there was a study that Capital One did, and it said that they reported that 77% of Americans report feeling anxious about their financial situation.
Mm-hmm.
So almost 8 out of 10 people
Yep.
that we come in contact with, those can be our servers like a Megan Wood.
Mm-hmm.
It could be a banker such as me. It could be a car salesman like my buddy Chris and
Right.
Derek that we're just getting started working with. There are people that we are coming in contact with. 8 out of 10 people that we come in contact with are anxious about their financial situation, and we hold the key
That's right.
to their prayer.
That's right.
We hold the answer.
Yeah.
So why would we be selfish
Can't be
and not
selfish.
share this opportunity?
Mhm.
And then it says this right here: 52% of people have difficulty controlling their money-related worries. 52% of people have difficulty. There's a book that we've been reading called How to Stop Worrying and Start Living.
Yes.
And
that's
it
the book.
talks about how work helps you to stop worrying. And last night, I got some information
Okay.
from my little hometown of Conway, North Carolina,
Okay.
that caused me a little concern.
All
I
right.
ain't gonna say I was worried, but I got a little concerned.
All right.
And then that was about 8 o'clock. At 9 o'clock, I jumped on a Zoom with some crazy fired up people out in Texas and Florida. They all over the place. Hindus group with Mike and Dave and Nick, those guys. And we just started sharing and talking and stuff like that. I forgot about what I was worried about. And then when I got off that call, I started to worry a little bit more. And then I just pulled up my art report, started looking at that.
Stop worrying.
But guess what? When I started working, I worked myself till I was tired and went to sleep. And I woke up this morning, I felt better.
That's right.
I felt better. So if you are in the population that's having a difficult time controlling your money-related worries, let's just go to work, baby.
Yeah.
We got too many leads and not enough people.
Right.
We got 8 out of 10 people that we walk past are anxious about their financial situation. And we got a tool that anybody, we got a company where anybody can come in and work and produce.
Yes.
Anybody.
Anybody.
I don't matter. It doesn't matter if you got a MBA, a PhD, a GED, a player hater degree. It don't matter.
That's
All
right.
that matter is what you do.
Yep.
You look at a girl like Jessica Phillips. I get fired up every time she talks. Like I love this company because we are so diverse in people that's winning.
Yes.
You know, I get this all the time. I don't know if because I'm black, but I get it.
What you get?
They be like, man, can we really do it, man? Like, do you think that we can go partner, man?
Yeah.
Like, bro, yes, we can go partner.
Yes. And you know what I love about it?
What's that?
Is that we're thankful for Andy and Jane going partner, but then we know it's possible.
That's
it
right.
just happened with Tamara and Paul Roberts.
That's right.
So it's possible.
It's possible. And it goes back to the conversations because I talked to Paul a lot about his process. You cannot deny that Paul Roberts and the rock stars have created a culture that is crazy.
Yes.
A culture that where it don't matter if you got dysfunction, you can come in there and produce and do well.
Yep.
So it's like, I was like, how did you create that? And he said, Carrie, it took time. You know, it takes time, but you got to get up every day speaking that today is the day that I find my next running buddy.
Yeah.
Today is the day that I find the next person who's going to be as committed as I am.
That's right.
Who's going to fall in love with Andy Albright.
Yes.
Who's going to fall in love with Tim Goad. Who's going to fall in love with this company. Who's going to go all in.
That's right.
Who's not just going to stick their big toe in there. See, because I was reading this book the other day called The Magic of Thinking Big, and it talked about if you have an attitude of, I'm going to try it, and I hope it works, or I see it's going to work.
That's wrong already.
That right there is what is producing failure.
Yes.
You got to know that if Andy Albright can go partner, that I can too.
That's right.
If Paul and Tamara Roberts can go partner, I can too.
Speak what
I
you
was
want.
reading this other book. It's a book that's got a lot of other books in it, right? And it was about this guy. It's the chapter called Mark. Book called Mark.
Okay.
Somewhere around chapter 9.
All right.
Go down verse 20 something.
Okay.
But anyway, it was a guy that son was cray-cray. That it was like demon possessed son. Like he was psycho.
Whoa.
He was out there. Like beyond laying on somebody's couch out there. But this guy, the daddy, had seen Jesus perform miracles in other people's lives.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah.
But then when it came down to his own son, believing that Jesus could heal his own son, his response to Jesus was, I believe, but help my unbelief. He said, I believe that you can do it, but help my unbelief because I know other people can do it.
Yeah.
But can you do it for me?
My.
Will it work for me? And I feel like that's the way a lot of us are. We celebrate Andy Albright.
Yes.
We celebrate our leaders like Andy Riddle and the Levin Tovages and Paul and Tamara, the Fitzes of the world. We celebrate them for what they have done.
Come on,
and we say, it's good for them.
But what about?
But can it work?
That's right.
For me.
That's right.
So one of the ways that we can help our unbelief is by gathering among other people who have already experienced victory.
All right.
One of the next best opportunities to gather is going to be on May the 8th in Burlington, North Carolina, at the house that Andy Albright built. We call it the corporate office. I like to call it the house.
The house.
But we're going to gather on May the 8th.
Yes.
We're going to be responsible.
That's right.
We're going to socially distance.
Yes, we are.
I done got my double tap. Tap, tap. I'm up in there.
You up in there.
You know what I'm saying?
Me too. Yes.
But what's going to happen on May the 8th, all roads, all skyways, all railways are going to lead to Burlington, North Carolina.
That's right.
At that event, they're going to be the top income earners, telling you exactly how they do what they do. We don't keep secrets around here. We like to share it because we live in a world of abundance. I was talking to a teammate the other day, and she said, Terry, I really appreciate you and Tia. She said, because I've been looking for information from other people on how to do something, and the people that's successful that's doing it don't want to share the information. And we at the Alliance, we believe
that ain't at the Alliance.
We believe in the law of abundance, that there's more than enough to go around. There's enough partnership opportunities for everybody. So we're going to be sharing what we do and how we do it. So that way you ain't got to lean to your own understanding. You just got to copy. And there's nothing wrong with being a copycat as long as you copying the right cat.
All right, Tara.
So we're chasing the dream. We're doing 40-40. People are out there looking. People are concerned about not having enough money for retirement. People are concerned about keeping up with the cost of living. How many people like me seeing people at Walmart trying to decide between groceries and prescription? That's life.
We have family.
We have family that do that. Managing debt levels. And then check this out. People, they are stressed because of the constant worry about their financial situation. People, they say 43% of those people feel fatigued. They have difficulty concentrating at work because they're concerned. So this also is not just the unwashed world, but these are our agents too. As I was going through this information, it transformed my thinking about how I even deal with my agent now. Because if they're having money issues, it is very difficult for them to stay focused. So we got to try to create an environment that will help them focus. Not tell them to stop, but create an environment and invite them in. Andy Albright says it's our responsibility to go back and get people where they are, to bring them to where we are. Like Sojourner Truth, she used to set the slaves free. She'll go get a few and then go back and get some more. Take some more. That's our job, is to go back and live as we climb. This is not a world where you can always pull yourself up by your own bootstraps. Sometimes you got to have people that see more in you than you see in yourself. And even when things ain't all together for you, think on others. Others can't afford for you to be negative. Others can't afford for you to sit on the sidelines and be silent. Others cannot afford for you not to be on your best game today. I am so fired up. I'm so fired up. So we're doing 40-40 so that we can set other people free. You know, I like to say it this way: it ain't no fun if my homies can't have none. All my homies gonna get some, baby. So that's what we're doing. And how else are we doing it? So we're being very intentional about our schedule.
We have
Very intentional.
very tight.
Mondays, that's dial day. And we don't stop dialing, Chris, until we book 20 appointments for Tuesday, Wednesday.
Right.
What if I get to 15 and I get tired? You ain't at 20. We can't stop. We got to get the job done. GSD, get stuff done.
Yeah.
Right? That worker mentality. That's good right there. And then we dial again on Thursday to book 20 appointments for Friday and Saturday.
Right.
And then what you do on Sunday? You rest, get you a good meal, get your good sermon in, get your mind right.
But then we also have some agents like Quincy Washington, you know, he does this on the side. So sometimes he's actually running appointments on Sunday. And, you know, just going back to stories, just listening to him, you know, last couple of years, he's been going through a rough time. But just listening to him when we were on a call on Tuesday night with him and some more agents, how things are starting to turn around. That's why it's like, we can't stop keeping our eyes on our dreams, because we got to keep pushing. We got to keep going, not just for ourselves and our household, but we have agents that's watching us.
That's right.
And then just like he said, you know, if it wasn't for us, never know, he would have gave up, but he didn't. He kept fighting. And now just hearing him say how things broke down and he's just able to go out there and make it happen because he got money sitting in his bank account. Just these great stories just coming through in our group is just exciting.
Yeah, because that's the other thing. It's like, we have a responsibility. We owe it to them to show it to them.
Right.
What do we have to show them? We got to show them the opportunity. And we got to show them an example.
Right.
Of what it looks like.
Right.
You know, some people are wondering, if I'm a female, can I do this thing?
Yeah.
I tell them about my girl, Mia Fennell.
That's right.
She'll sing a female kicking butt, taking names.
Sure is.
We got Beth Ireland.
She's doing the same thing.
We got some fighters, though.
Megan Hayes. Miss Cheryl Morrison.
We got them loaded.
Yeah.
And then the boys on the team is like, I don't know, all these girls.
They better come on, Sebastian. Sebastian doing it out there, him and LaQuinta.
That's right.
They doing it.
What if I'm married? Can I do it if I'm married?
Sure enough.
Look at Sebastian and LaQuinta.
Yeah.
You look at Holly and Stephen Davis.
That's right.
You know, what if I've been divorced? Look at Andy Riddle. You know what I'm saying?
But you can't. But you don't know neither, Terry, unless you come to these big events.
To hear the story.
Hear the story.
That's right.
You can watch these calls, but coming face to face with them
and breaking bread.
And breaking bread is another thing. Like May the 7th and 8th is very important. And then I know we got family reunion coming up.
That's right.
In July, at the end of July. You want to be there so that you can hear these stories. And not only that, we've been in a company where it's hard to get in front of the top leaders.
Yeah.
It's like they'll push you off. Oh, I got to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I'm sitting there waiting and she don't show back up. That don't happen here at the Alliance here because they're not just after their own dreams, but they want all of us to win. So coming to these big events, you get to sit face to face with them. You see them in the restroom, we're gonna stop and chat with you, okay?
And I tell you what,
because we're family around here.
Yeah. And the way to a man is through his stomach. You offer me a sandwich.
I knew you was going back.
You offer me a sandwich or a cup of coffee or something like that. You allowed to get anything you want. You know what I'm saying? Within reason.
Yeah.
But you know, and the dream has to be bigger than money.
Yeah.
The dream has to be bigger than money. And I look at Andy Albright. I thought for sure. See, when you go partner. And I know Paul Roberts is about to get his, but from what they tell me, you get a different kind of money. You get fully underwritten money.
Lord.
I ain't gonna say what I'm thinking.
No, don't say it. No.
It's that middle finger money. That you ain't got to do nothing the rest of your life that you don't want to do. Okay? So I thought for sure that when Andy got his check. I thought for sure that him and Jane was gonna go down to Treasure Island, Florida, and they were just gonna be sitting on the beach playing footsie, drinking an umbrella rain, umbrella drink. That's what I thought. But that joker took a break for about a week. I guess he wanted to make sure that the money was gonna stay there. But he is back on the road like he ain't got a dime because the mission ain't about money. The mission is about getting more people free.
Yep.
That's the right, like this team forces you to do your part. And if Andy and Paul and Riddle can continue to fight even when they don't need the money, what gives me the audacity to think about slowing down just because my bills are paid? We got to pay this thing forward.
Yes.
The mission is above the commission.
Yes.
The mission is king.
Yes.
So we have to get bigger. We have to grow. Yeah. It ain't no ifs, ands, and buts about it. We have to grow. There's a lot of noise that comes to distract us, but as long as we stay focused and do what we know to do, which is the 8 steps to success, which is the Millionaire Maker Manual, and to fall in love and help advance this community, we will win this war on poverty. So guys, it's very simple. It's very simple. That's the other thing I love about the Alliance is we just keep it very simple.
Yes.
40-40. We're going to talk to 40 clients about protecting their family. We're going to talk to 40 people about our opportunity. And then we're going to pause and we're going to go to Thailand.
Okay.
For 10 days.
Yeah, we are.
I'm going to let them fishes eat up on on my feet, try to get me a fishy pedicure while I'm over there.
All right.
I hope them elephants got a strong back because I'm going to give them a run for their money. I'm going to climb up there.
Okay.
And I'm going to ride them elephants. Because I ain't never rode an elephant before. I had never rode one before. I just want to let you guys know how powerful you are.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to hear that, how powerful you are. Even if you've been in this thing for a while and it's not where you want it to be, just look back at where you used to be. Don't look too long because you might want to go back. Keep looking forward, but just know that pain is not a sign to stop. That it's actually an indicator that you are on the right track. We love this team.
Yes, we
do. We agree every day with what goes on? But Tim Gold said something very powerful down at the abbreviated family reunion. He said, we don't always have to see eye to eye to walk hand in hand.
Yes.
Marry this business.
Yes.
This hand is for Tia. This ring is for this team.
Yes.
I am committed to this team. I take it a personal responsibility to be an excuse eliminator.
Okay.
See, because people are looking for a reason to say it won't work. But I'm going to give them every reason to show them that it do work. It don't matter. We're married.
Yeah.
We got marriage problems.
Oh, yeah.
How you know we got marriage problems? Because we're married.
I'm married. I'm married to there, you know?
It's all my fault. I get it, right?
No.
We have teenage children.
Oh, yeah.
You know? And we got a kindergartner.
Who thinks she's a teenager.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have aging parents.
Yeah.
We have grandparents who are dying. We got stuff or grandparents that have died. That's the right way to put it. They died. They gone. But we all got to go there. We all got to die. So we have to live every day knowing that we're going to die because it's all about legacy.
Yes.
What will our legacy be? When the history books look back on the Alliance, what will they say? What will they say? What will my great-great-grandchildren say about their great-great-granddaddy Terry and their great-great-great-grandma Tia? What are they going to say? Are they going to still know your name? Is the university that you attended going to know you because there's a name, your name is plastered on a building?
All right.
One of the dreams that me and Tia have is to go back to Elizabeth City State University, one homecoming game.
Yeah.
We're going to fly a private jet into the Coast Guard base in Elizabeth City.
Yeah.
We're going to jump on a helicopter and we're going to land. I ain't going to parachute down.
No.
We're going to land and on the 50-yard line during halftime and present a check for $1 million to Elizabeth City State University. Right. That's one of my dreams. One of my dreams is to own 100 acres of land with my Black Angus cattle, my goat, my resort swimming pool. That's a dream. Mm-hmm. One of my dreams, one of our dreams is to have an educational center in Northampton County, North Carolina, where internet access is very limited, so that we can hire teachers to work with kids after school and make sure that they can get a good quality education despite growing up in one of the poorest counties in North Carolina. Yes. That's one of my dreams. Yeah. The question is, what are your dreams? Yes. It is your dreams that give meaning to the mundane. Mm-hmm. It is your dream that will keep you up late at night when everybody else is asleep. Mm. It's your dream that causes you to go when your feet hurt, when you're tired. It is the dream that keeps you loving on people when other people that you've been pouring into don't do what they say they're going to do. It is the dream that keeps us alive. Yes. How many people do you know that stop dreaming? They stop dreaming by 25 now. They're so embossed with the images on social media. And that's all it is images. It's not real. It's not real. Most of it ain't real. My buddy Andy Albright social media, that ain't real. Real. But what is your dream? What are you fighting for? Who are you fighting for? Are you fighting for the respect of those you respect? Who do you respect? Right. Do you respect people that's beneath you on the socioeconomic ladder? I ain't saying that's because people don't make as much money as you. You shouldn't respect them. But if you hang around 5 poor people, who's going to be number 6? Mm-hmm. If you hang around 5 wealthy people, more than likely, who's going to be number 6? Yeah. So who are you fighting for? Like, one of the things that tricked me into continue to work, I feel like that if I don't do it, I could be the reason that somebody on my team quit. I don't want to be the reason. So what are you fighting for? As we get off this call today, because guess what? You got to have the dream, but you got to match the do with your dream. Mm-hmm. Because a dream without a plan is just a wish. So what are you dreaming about? And then what are you going to do today to get you one step closer to your dream? Yeah. I know what I'm going to do. Mm-hmm. I'm getting ready to get on the phone. I'm getting ready to go see some clients. Tomorrow, we have 10 brand new licensed contractor agents coming in for a new agent boot camp. Yep. We also, at the same time tonight, have 10 unlicensed agents going in pre-licensing. We got a class starting tonight at 5:30 p.m. Mm-hmm. So we got 2 big events going on in our office at the same dang time. We got a system that it don't matter what side of the railroad track you was born on. If you got the work ethic, you can do. So let's get after it. Let's make Andy Albright proud. Let's make ourselves proud. Let's make our children proud. Yes. Let's make our God proud. Let's make our country proud. Yes. Guys, this is our story and we're sticking to it. And we will see you May 8th in Burlington, North Carolina. Right. Go out, register for the event. The event is free, but you need to put your name on the list so that we can know to be expecting you. We love you, Alliance Nation.
Thank you, Andy and Jane.
Love you.
Love
Happy birthday, Andy. Yes. Jane, hey, baby. Be good.